Oh, the hungry judge effect, right, I was gonna talk about that. So the experiments are that um, judges consistently give harsher verdicts before lunch than after lunch. So just before lunch, they're harsher, and then after lunch, they're nicer or more lenient. And it's because they're hungry, right? When a person is more hungry, they're less friendly. Whereas after they've eaten lunch, they're more friendly. And that's judges, like real judges, judging on real cases, are sending people to prison because they are hungry, not because of the actual crime. Like the same crimes will get consistently different verdicts before lunch and after lunch. Hey, Harvard. And so the idea that like humanity is capable of objectivity is like nonsense. Like the idea that judges are impartial and objective is just this is not true. Judges being hungry, like statistically significant effect on their verdicts. Dwarf says, did you do physics in high school? Did I do physics in high school? Not really. I did biology, I think. But that's because I like read physics in my own time. Uh, I'm a weird student, right? Most people in high school, they pick the topics that they're good at. I picked the topics that I was bad at. Because the stuff I was good at, I'm already good at it. I don't need to take classes. So I picked the stuff that I was bad at, and I learned the things that I didn't already know. I didn't do very well for my grades, but I did learn a lot. I became a more well-rounded human being, I think, from doing that. Oh, the hungry judge effect. Can you believe people are getting sent to prison because the judge was hungry? Absolutely insane. Like human beings. And here's the thing, right? The AI is never gonna be hungry. And that's why the AI judge is gonna be more moral than the human judge. Isn't that crazy? I guess the AI can simulate being hungry. Web says, I don't think morality is objective though. Yeah, no. I mean, people want to think it is, right? People want to think that justice is justice, but it really isn't. I mean, it could be, but we are not really capable of it. Yeah, I mean, you're right, Dweb. A lot of morality is like what people like and what people don't like. Oh, I want to press this button. Oh no, I messed it up. I can still do this, right? I mean, there are people who are really gonna struggle. Like, it's gonna throw their whole belief system out of whack, and they're gonna have to reconsider everything they believe in. Oh, is it nighttime? I think it is. Let me sleep before creepers arrive. Let me just check for creepers real quick. Oh, there's a spider up there. This guy's down there. Creeper down there. Okay, I think I'm safe as long as I don't fall off. Um, there was a short story, I think. Who was it by? Was it Arthur C. Clarke? Man, I read a lot of Arthur C. Clarke when I was younger. Science fiction. Or was it Isaac Asimov? I also read a lot of Isaac Asimov. The story was an AI system that made voting more efficient. And so so instead of everybody voting, because that's inefficient, right? Like you have a couple 100 million people casting a couple 100 million votes. That's inefficient. So they would like have the AI take a sample and then extrapolate from that. And so then you don't have to vote as much. And then the story is, okay, like they cut it down to maybe like tens of millions. And then after a while, the system is pretty reliable. And then they cut it down to like 1 million people. And then they cut it down to like 100,000 and then like 10,000. And eventually the AI is like, I can extrapolate people's voting preferences from interviewing 10 people. And then it's like 3 people. And then the AI is like, you know what? I know what you people want. You don't need to vote anyone. I don't need to interview anyone. I can figure out what your vote is gonna be just through superior mathematics. And then everybody lived in this utopia with great government and only the AI extrapolating what people would vote. And that's the story. And that's the whole story. The subtext being, of course, that the AI is actually taking over. And instead of the people having any choice at all, the AI just ended up taking over the whole government, and the people being completely happy with it. Ah, so funny. But I think it would actually happen. I actually think it would happen because at some point, the AI would become better at governing than the humans, right? Because if the AI is going to be better at everything, better at math, better at science, better at just knowing history and culture, like they would just be better at making governing decisions as well, wouldn't they? And then you just end up having the AI as your emperor, and you'd be happy about it because they do a better job than all the human politicians. Ah, yes. Brave new world. How many more slabs do I need? Let's go ahead and 1.5 stacks, I guess. Dwarf says government has been around for so long, it's not far-fetched to assume an AI would be able to learn governing a country better than a human. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But like, you know, a lot of people imagine that, oh, the robots are gonna exterminate humanity or something, or they imagine, oh no, the robots are gonna control everything and it's gonna be terrible. You know, the usual science fiction tropes, right? I suspect what's gonna happen is the robots are just gonna take over and we're gonna willingly give it to them because they're so smart. You know, like when somebody's like really smarter than you, they can just talk you into doing whatever, right? I guess that's what scammers do. Like a scammer, or like, you know, a confidence man, as they used to say. A confidence man, confidence artist, they can just talk you into giving your money to them. And that's just humans. It's just humans doing it to other humans. I mean, it doesn't work on everyone, but it works on some people. And so if you extrapolate that, you'd say, you know, if a thing is smart enough, they can just talk you into accepting anything. Because they're so much smarter than you, right? Like, they don't need to send the robots in and murder everyone. They don't need to, like, you know, nuke human civilization. They just, you know, talk you into handing over the keys. And you'll do it because you'll be happy about it. Okay, we have the roof. And then I guess I should put in the lanterns first. Once the lanterns are in, I guess we're safe in here, right? But what did I say? It was towards this end, right? So the second one, it's off-center. Consistently off-center lanterns. Dwarf says, I feel some humans can't be reasoned or convinced with some flat earthers, for example. I wonder if they... No, Dwarf, I think they're trolling. I think the flat earthers are trolling. They're just kind of doing it for the hell of it. I don't think they really believe the earth is flat. Do that. What happens here? This side. And then what happens here? What did I do? I put it here, right? Yeah, on the inside, because that's where more light is gonna be. So like there, that's confusing. That's a little bit confusing. There. Oh, I didn't put the blocks in yet. But even if the flat earthers are sincere, that's also a potential psychological weakness, right? If they believe flat earth theories because they just want to be contrarian, then you can use their, you know, their desire to be contrarian against them as well, right? If you're smart enough. You know what? I'm just gonna not elaborate. Just realize you can use it to scam people. I really shouldn't teach people how to scam people. Let's not elaborate too much on how to manipulate people psychologically. But let's just say that, you know, everyone has a different personality, but every personality is vulnerable to certain exploits. Do I still need... Oh, I think I can... Is that just the ray tracing nonsense, or is that a zombie? Maybe sleep. Having said that, though, AI, I continue to be disappointed by how bad things like social media algorithms are. They say TikTok is good, but I'm not sure if it really is good, or if it just works for most Zoomers. Are they still Zoomers? Who are the kids these days? They're Zoomers, right? Maybe it's deliberate. Things like Facebook, Twitter, or X, or even the YouTube, they just recommend stuff to me that I'm not interested in. And I don't understand why. They have all my data. They have all my like viewing history. They know everything about me, supposedly. But they seem really bad at just giving me what I'm interested in. Maybe it's because they're not giving me what I'm interested in. They're giving me what makes money for them. Trying to sell me something that I don't want. Like the Google's advertising algorithms. Like they say, oh, we're gonna have this algorithm that understands your preferences, and then we're gonna show you ads about things you're interested in. And like, okay. I mean, okay, cool. I'll be interested. If I'm interested in it, I want to see ads for it. But none of the ads ever show me anything I actually want to buy. I never actually buy anything from any of the ads they show me. It's like, what the hell are you doing? I thought you said you know everything about me. I thought you said you're gonna show me stuff I'm interested in. So I don't know, man. AI. Maybe they're just doing it wrong. Like, I wish they would show me ads that I actually want to see. But like 99.9% of the time it's not. Maybe like 1 in 1,000 times they would show me like a trailer for a video game that I actually think looks cool. Dwarf says, I think Google has an obligation to show the ads of the best buyer, and they just have to show people who aren't interested. Yeah, man, I mean, imagine the ad buyer paying more money to piss off their potential customers. Because that's how I feel about it. Like, when I see your thing that I don't want for the 10th time, it's not gonna make me like your brand. It's gonna make me hate your brand. Why do you keep pushing this stuff If I didn't buy something the first 9 times, why would I buy something the 10th time? I don't know. It's just, it seems like uh, there's a better way they could be doing that.